an ambitious, strategically significant infrastructure project that will boost trade and commerce between India and Myanmar is all set to take off this month, 15 years after it was first approved by the Union Cabinet. Hello and welcome to The Print. I am Maushumi Das Gupta, and in this special broadcast, I will tell you about the Kaladan Multimodal Transit Transport project and how a part of it, the waterway, will become operational this month with the first commercial cargo movement starting from Kolkata to Sittwe port in Myanmar. The deep water port at Sittwe is part of the Rs 3,200 crore Kaladan Multimodal Transit Transport project. Piloted by the Ministry of External Affairs and first approved in 2008, the project is aimed at boosting trade and commerce between India and Myanmar and easing access to other South Asian countries. I am sure you want to know about the strategic significance of the Kaladan project. Once ready, it will provide a strategic alternate link connecting the landlocked northeastern states to the rest of India and easing the pressure on the existing narrow Siliguri corridor. Developed by the Inland Waterways Authority of India, an autonomous organization under the Union Shipping Ministry, the construction of the Sittwe port was completed way back in 2018, but it could not be operationalized because of several obstacles, including delays in getting approval and licenses because of the political turmoil in Myanmar and the intense conflict in the Chin and Rakhine state. A lot of back and forth has ensued since then, and permission from Myanmar to operationalize the port came in only in January this year. A shipload of rice has already travelled from Sittwe port to Bangladesh last month on a trial basis, an Inland Waterways Authority of India official told The Print. The deep water port will be used mostly for transporting bulk cargo such as cement, pulses and food grains, among other things. In fact, the first cargo shipment from Kolkata to Sittwe port will be carrying cement. The Kaladan project will connect Kolkata to Sittwe port, which is further linked to Paletwa in Myanmar through a waterway route along the river Kaladan. Both the port at Sittwe and inland waterway terminal at Paletwa, developed by IWAI, have been completed. From Paletwa, a 110-kilometer road is being built to connect to Zorenpui at Mizoram on the Indo-Myanmar border. Ircon Infrastructure and Services Limited, a subsidiary of Ircon International, an engineering and construction corporation under the Ministry of Railways, is the project consultant for the road work. Zorenpui is further connected to Longtlai through a 100-kilometer road. From Longtlai, an existing highway connects it to Aizawl, which in turn is linked to other northeastern cities including Guwahati. The Kaladan Multimodal project, including the road link, has missed several deadlines in the past. The project has suffered several setbacks, including the abduction of 2 engineers in 2019 by the Arakan Army. Early last year, India terminated the contract with Engineers Project India Limited and CNC Construction Limited, who were building the road. Ircon was then given the go-ahead to hire local contractors to complete the road project. Ircon officials told The Print that they are hopeful that if political stability in Myanmar continues, the Kaladan project will get completed within the next 2 years. While the Sittwe port will become operational this month, experts said the real gains of the project will be realized only after it is completed in its entirety. This will include the 110-kilometer road link between Paletwa and Zorenpui, one of the most crucial components of the project linking Myanmar to northeast India. Gautam Mukhopadhyay, former Indian ambassador to Myanmar, told The Print that the Kaladan project has strategic and development significance as an alternative access to the northeast and for connectivity to inaccessible areas of Mizoram and Chin state in Myanmar. Mukhopadhyay, however, also said that the commercial viability of the project needs to be thought through and consciously developed. Also, the internal conflict involving the ethnic resistance organizations and the People's Defense Force on the one hand and the military regime on the other will be a major challenge. Senior government officials who didn't want to be named said that it is going to take time, though the official deadline to finish the Kaladan project is under 18 to 20 months. Much of it will depend on the stability in Myanmar. The 100-kilometer road passes through some of the worst conflict areas in Chin and Rakhine State, where the Arakan army and ethnic militia in the Rakhine State is active. Security will always be an issue there. In the past, work has been held up because of law and order issues. Let me tell you briefly about the Sittwe port, which will get operationalized this month. The deep water port will be able to handle vessels with a maximum capacity of 20,000 deadweight tonnage, as against the old port that could handle smaller vessels of up to 2,000 deadweight tonnage. Once cargo movement picks up through Sittwe, it can become a gateway for trade not only between India and Myanmar but to other countries in South Asia and East Asia. Once the port becomes operational this month, all eyes will be on Irkon, which is getting the 110-kilometer road link between Paletwa and Zodenpui executed. A lot depends on the expeditious completion of this road link. That is all for now. But before I sign off, I'll request you that to encourage us and support our work, please opt for a paid subscription. You will be able to see the process on our screen and can follow the link in the description of this video. To do so, please follow ThePrint's YouTube channel for more.